I really, 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 really love this song.
I can tell because you're jamming throughout the whole thing.
I love it.
You're shaking and smiling.
Doesn't it have a great,
I
it's
love
the
it.
script, Superheroes. Doesn't it have a great beat?
I mean, such a great beat.
Stop mocking me.
You would have loved
750 on Channel 95.7.
the Christmas concert I went to last night.
You
Elementary
did?
school. Oh my goodness.
Why did I not hear about this before now?
2 hours of just singing goodness.
Huh.
So good. Last year,
Which daughter?
elementary. So it's Charlotte and
Charlotte.
Elizabeth. Last year we lucked out because they grouped them in groups of 2.
Okay.
And last year they were in second and third grade.
Mm-hmm.
Second and third grade were grouped together. This year we got to watch 2 groups, the second and third grades and the fourth and fifth.
You're super lucky.
So lucky. But next year we're back to just fourth and fifth.
Okay.
So we're good. So we'll
And then the
just-
next year, you're super lucky again?
just fourth and fifth again.
Oh, right.
And then we're out.
Because Elizabeth will be in middle school,
Don't ever have
right?
to go again. But I saw something that I have never seen, and I think it was pretty cool, but I don't know if it was cool.
Okay.
Okay, you know the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yes.
They have songs where they don't sing.
Yes.
So I see in the program that the choir concert is singing a Trans-Siberian Orchestra song that has no words.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, are they going to make up words? What's going to happen with this?
Did they hum?
No. They held up little pieces of paper and like made them move to the music as like a visual singing type concert.
Oh, that's cool.
And as I'm watching, I'm like, they're not singing. They're just moving these pieces of paper. But it was kind of fun.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Kind of fun watching them do that.
Creative.
So
Sounds very creative, yeah.
No words, just moving stuff around.
Which song was it?
What song? The one where it's like do 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 do. Christmas Eve, Sarajevo is what it was. So then they're just moving the things. But that is not the best moment of the night.
What is the best
Moment of the night. Charlotte had a reading part.
Okay.
So she got to stand up and say, "We made cookies and it's so fun, and now let's all sing." Yeah. So she reads her little part. And we have the video camera. I'm in charge of the video camera.
Okay.
Katie says, I want Charlotte talking. That's all I want. Don't videotape the concert.
Okay.
Just videotape Charlotte talking.
Yeah.
So I say, okay, when is she talking? And we don't know. So it's like, okay,
Right.
we don't know when she's going to talk. So I turn the camera on. And Katie says, please turn that off. I don't want the battery to die before Charlotte talks. And I say, a concert's only an hour. It should be able to live, but
Right.
whatever. I don't need to fight you here in the seats.
Okay.
So then they're singing and they're having a good time, and Charlotte starts making her way
Oh, no.
toward the podium to do her speech. So I turn the camera on, and before she
of
finishes, it didn't turn on. It didn't load. Like it wasn't ready. It was still
Right.
heating up and warming.
Right.
So I got her saying the last word, fun, and then turning and walking. I got one word of her speech.
Isn't that the way it always works?
So she says, fun, and then turns and walks away. And I said to her, Charlotte, I had some trouble with the camera. I only got the end of you talking. She's like, that's okay, Dad. I want to watch it. I want to see. So I open it up, and she goes, fun, and then turns away. and Haley's like, well, you really did get the end of her talking.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah.
So what did Katie say? Was Katie mad?
Katie was mad at me, and I said, you were the one who I should have just stood up to and said, no, I'm going to leave the camera on. I don't want to miss it. Ridiculous. So fun. We have her saying the word fun and then turning from the podium. So we have proof that she talked
Fun.
and then turns. Fun. Boom.
Isn't that the way it always works?
Gone.
Always works that way.
And
I don't know how people get great pictures of their kids, their family vacations. I don't know how that ever happens
because they have the camera on waiting.
all the time, like you're sitting there with
Yes.
that on all the time.
That's
See,
what
that
I
would be
wanted.
annoying to me.
That's what I wanted.
Always, all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have it on. I wanted her to step up. I wanted to hit record. I would have turned it off right after. I didn't need to have it on after.
Right.
Turn it on. No. So she starts walking down from the risers. I go to turn it on, and I'm watching it, and I'm like,
Of
No,
course.
this is just loading. This
That's
is
the
not
way it
ready.
works.
This is not ready. This is not ready. She's talking. I'm missing the whole thing. And then she comes up on the little screen and I hit record and then she turns away because I don't know what she's saying either. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's some more here. But no, I got fun. This is the song that they did. And they just moved paper.
This is a beautiful song.
Then there was a weird little
I love this
play
Yeah.
that the kids were doing. It was a song about like making toys, but I couldn't tell what they were pantomiming. Like I didn't know what they were acting out. So I said to Katie, "What are they doing?" And she's like, "I don't know." So I turned to the lady next to me. I'm like, "What are they doing?" And the lady goes, "Shh." And I'm like, "No, do not shush me. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing."
You got shushed.
And what they were doing, yeah, it was someone's grandma just shushes me. They were building toys. Because I asked Charlotte, I said,
Okay.
what were those kids doing in front of the stage? She's like, well, they were making toys. I said, I don't think they were.
But they were. That's what they were
according
doing.
to them, but that's how you make toys.
Who's in charge of this Christmas program?
Like all the teachers and the music teacher.
Very creative.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, that sounds very creative.
And like I said, it's like 2 hours long. So you just see everything. And then we're talking with some of the other dads because there's earlier kids too. So young and then middle and then old kids.
Fun.
And we're like, if only there's a way to like, I don't know, have a fire pit and like tailgate outside. In between the shows, you can do that.
Right.
And one of my neighbors said, hey, make sure to keep it down, okay? And I said, well, when you hear my can open, just try not to laugh out loud too loud. And he's like, you bring beer? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, I wish you would have brought beer.
You could start a trend.
You can't sneak beer into an elementary school Christmas concert. That's like the guys who drink beer at their kids' Little League games.
Oh, yeah.
You
But they
seen
always
this?
end up in fights.
Have you seen that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we had a kid's dad would come with a little cooler of beers and just sit there drinking beer middle of a Saturday.
I'm surprised that you're being judgy about that. It sounds like something that'd be right up your alley.
Definitely right up my alley.
It does.
Yeah,
It sounds like it would be.
definitely had 1 or 2 beers with him, but I never would have thought to bring a cooler to the game. Yeah, definitely. I've definitely like partaken.
I didn't bring it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
I just had one. Hey, what do you got over there, Schmitty? I got some beers.
Schmitty?
Well, I better have one.
That's his
yeah,
name?
Schmidt. They were the Schmidts, and then we called him Schmitty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then he'd go like, "Psh, yeah, awesome, thanks. And then Katie, you'd have to hide it from Katie.
But then she can smell
You
it.
drinking beer at the park? Yes. Yes, I am. They're second graders. They're playing baseball. Yeah.
Make it more tolerable.
You have a beer at a baseball game. It's hand in hand, right? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I
Nick,
don't have
come on.
kids.
You got my back here.
Yeah, it makes it more tolerable.
No, not tolerable. Nick's not even listening. Nick's thinking about beer and Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
Like having a good time.
Beer and Trans-Siberian Orchestra? That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Trans-Siberian
Oh,
Orchestra.
look at what you
Did you
just did there.
Oh, Nick.
Nick.
Wow.
And right at the best part of the song.
Yes.
Shake that paper.
It's right when you go, kss.
Yeah, you're good.
Is that what it sounded? I just broke my microphone.
No, that's not what it sounded like. It didn't sound like a million birds flying out of the...
Was it? I'm picturing in my head that it was like beautiful
That was
and
cool.
flowy.
Some had Christmas trees, some had Santas, and some had snowflakes.
Aw, that's super
So then they
cute.
were all integrated, and then they would move, and the teacher
Yeah,
was telling them where to
super
shake 'em.
creative. That teacher. That teacher wanted to be an artist. I think.
Not just
Is it an art
shaking
teacher?
a big... No, it's a music teacher.
Did it spell out
Oh.
things?
No, it didn't spell anything out. That would have been cool. Like,
Getting all the kids to spell something out.
yeah.
Someone goes the wrong place.
Like, we wish you a Merry Christmas would
yeah,
be nice.
yeah. That's
Next
cute.
year, next
no,
year.
that's super cute.
Next year, spell it out.
Good teacher.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they didn't sing. So I'm like, they're not singing.
Well,
Then
there
you
are
had the
no
kids
words.
acting it out, and then I got fun. And she turned it and walked away. The worst video ever.
And then what do you do with those videos? That's what I always
Nothing.
wonder. What you do with the videos that you get of your kids doing random things.
You show them to the kid, and
Right.
then you don't ever watch them again.
Right.
Maybe you show them at a
Does
wedding.
anybody ever want to see those videos? Do grandparents actually want to see those videos?
No, but my kids want to see them. So we
Okay.
have videos of like Haley learning how to ride her bike, and they will
Okay.
sit and watch Haley learn to ride her bike.
Yeah.
Which that video is awesome because my one neighbor was wasted that day, so he's just sitting out in a lawn chair drinking beers and like clapping and going crazy, and he says at one point in the video, "This doesn't bother you, does it?" And he's talking to Katie because I wasn't home. So Katie's out there teaching her how to ride a bike, and he rides by and he's like, "Yeah!" And then he goes, I'm not bothering you, am I?
Was he bothering her?
No, Kate is like, no, you're fine.
No.
He was so far off the sidewalk. He was just in the middle of his yard in a lawn chair drinking beers like his day off or something.
That's hilarious.
Just having an awesome day. Just you see him get drunker and drunker as the video continues. It was funny.
You need to send him a copy of the video. He would love that.
Connie and Curtis.
Connie